Hey guys, how you all guys doing? It's UvianCode right here. So today I have a tutorial on Zomboy and Mustdie survivors. So right now let's play this first and then we're gonna jump straight into the tutorial. So here you go. So there you go. So it's almost like identical to Zomboy and Must Die Survivor. So it's completely made with Serum 2. The wavetable that I have used is Body Shell from Cymatics, and it's from the FM wavetable. And my bad. And the second oscillator B is also the same body shell. And right now what I have done is I have modulated the wavetable position from LFO2 and made the shape like that. And it's been at 62% and the cutoff at 29%. And on the oscillator A, it's definitely with the level of I've used as a level. So right now this is a wavetable level and it's been modulated with oscillator A. Now moving on to the further and like I have used FM from B, as you know now right now it's we have PD, so I've used it from the B and it's on the oscillator B, which is on octave is on 2 plus 2. And then I have used like sync, but I'm not actually using it. I have just used like a macro and it's on 71% using the macro and the macro is on 9%. And then I have used a filter, which is a bandpass 12 really cool filter. And I have just used it on LFO1 and the cutoff position is at 225, while the cutoff at 33%, unipolar mode, uh, and the res is on, resonance is on 48%, drive on 9%, frequency at 100%. So moving on, we have, and also I haven't forgot to tell you the wavetable position on oscillator B is at 86. So, and also have used this sub, which is on 81%. And then moving on to the FX part. So I have used like a splitter, which if you can go here, you will find a separate folder. Basically, it's a splitter. Let me check if there is splitter. Yeah, I've already used it. So I think you can use it once. Here you go. My bad. I haven't washed it out. It's grayed down because I've already used it. So you can use that. And in that, I have used like a bold, which is on 22%. I have just turned off lows and mids and it's on 4012 on the highs, just that. And the position of mode is at shift is at 100%, range at 977 hertz. I haven't used I haven't touched this DIR and width. And then the feed is on 0, delay is on 0, and the blur is also at 0, and the balance is on 0%, mix at 41%. And then I've used like hyper dimension to give it a more width, detune at 25%. Then I have used like a mono stereo thing. So you can either mono it out or stereo it out. So it's on mix at 26 and the whole drive thing is on mix on 15%. My bad. I think I have I shouldn't be touching this, but I did. Moving on, I have used the second filter, which is actually giving it a shape, which is flanger minus. It's on flanges. Here you go. And I haven't used any modulation, just it's on 166%, resonate at 47, drive at 25%. And then we have used like a shape on LFO3, which is I'm modulating on 38%. I have just made this sort of like you can say a ramped sort of that, and it's on bar as a BPM. And then we have used delay, which is on millisecond. Choosing from BPM to millisecond is on 36.34, and the other one is 77.29 millisecond. Feedback on 30. And then the mix is actually the mix is at, let me check. It's on LFO1 and it's on 14%. Then moving on, we have used the filter to just cut off a little bit of dirt in the lows. So it's on 364 hertz and the cutoff at 32%, and it's on LFO1. And then I have used a little bit of highs to give a little voluminous. So the high is on at so I get 20,000 with a cutoff. I mean the position at 169 hertz, and it's all the way up to 20,000. And the Q is at 44%. I haven't used any gain on that. And then we have used like a Combs filter here, another filter to give a little bit of like you can say a little bit of like metallicness, or yeah, you can say like a metallic sounds, like a metally sounds. So it's on 200, and I messed it at 213, and the resonance at 69, drive at 15, damp at 19%, and then straight I have used like a macros, and it's on 30%. If you want to use it, I've defaultly it's on 20%. I've used it a little bit of it. Then I have just give it a little bit of another equalizer to just remove a little bit dirt after the Coke filter. So it's on 276, IQ at 42, and then the highs, I've given it a little bit of highs because it was a little bit of dull in the high part. So it's on 3,417, IQ at 16, gain at 5.4. Then we have a utility. I'm just giving a low pass filter to 20,000 and a high pass to 1%, frequency at 120, and I haven't used any width or something, just to give it a little bit of sides to just the part in 300, 500 hertz part, and the mix at 100%. Then we have used a compressor, which is on multiband mode, and the thresh is on minus 15.8, and I have used like a release of 132, gain at 11 dB, and that's all. Then I think that's probably it for this bass, and I haven't used anything that like that, just the sync and everything is here. So moving on to the second bass, which is this bass. Literally the old this is like old BROSTEP bass, like in 2016 or 2015, I'm not sure, or 14. So it's actually the same patch, but I have used a little bit of like a let's say I have used the 36% of the FM bass and +2 on this same. Everything is same. Just the differentiate on this one is a little bit of the flanger and a little bit of flanger position. It's on 170. I messed it up again. Let me fix it. It's on 170. And other thing that I have used is this. Actually, the main thing which is giving this vowliness is actually this equalizer. If I turn this off, let me just. So it's on peak position. I mean, it's on peak filter with 93 hertz on the cut on the frequency, and the cutoff at 32%. And the gain is 11 dB. Then we have 169 position at the cutoff of the low on the high end, and we have at 169 hertz with the cutoff at. I mean, the cutoff at 2,000 hertz, 20,000 hertz, and the cutoff at 169. And everything else is just same. There is no change at all. Everything is same. So I think that's the second bass, and the third bass is that same thing, just a little bit of LFO1 shape, and it's on LFO1 rate is on 1/8 note, and everything else is same with a little bit of this wavetable position is like that. It's on 1 second, and I think that's all. And I think I have used like a downsample on this on drive at 37% and mix on 60%. That's all. I think I haven't used anything else. Just this. Yes, the convolver also, but I think I'm not using any convolve. A little bit of convolve. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm using it. Fuck, man. So it's actually I'm not sure. I think I've just this base is from Virtual Riot, UNT base, and the size at 0, tone at 40, and then we have this convolve with a macro, it's on 13%. That's all. Everything else is same. And one thing just to tell you guys, I have used like a disperser, and it's the default one. And then I've used like a external ODTs. I haven't used the one with the stock one. You can use the stock one as well if you're a full user, then you probably use this one. So I've just used it for this tutorial. Otherwise, I'll be using like a stock one. So I've used like downwards for 50%, upwards 85%, and time is on 1000%. Depth is on 15, and I think the other one is on the other one. Let me grab it up, and it's all the same. Just the depth is on 30%. And then I have used the EQ to boost up some low ends and just cut off some dirts on 190 hertz. And I just give a little bit of the mids, a little bit of mids on 55 dB highs for 48. And then I've used Soothe on -0. Then use a little bit of just to give a little side cuts on 120 hertz and bass on mono. A little bit of G clip to just boost up, give it a little distortion, and other one as well. Other one is on 0, and the 2x sample on both, and a little bit of uh gain, which is on 38.7, and 3 return, 0 floor, everything you can cop it up. And it's on Serum. And if you guys like the tutorial, make sure to subscribe and just tell me what should I make next. I have so many upcoming tutorials on basses, like a BROSTEP basis. So if you guys like this video, and if this video helps you, so make sure to like and subscribe, and let's hit the 1,000 subscriber, because it's been so many years and I'm being producing such good tutorials for you guys. So make sure to subscribe as well. Thank you. Peace out.